How fractals in nature can improve our well-being. What's that about? It's about forest bathing, which doesn't require a forest or a bath or a shower of any kind. It's really about connecting with nature in a slow, considered, mindful way through our senses. So you could think about it as mindfulness in nature, a state of being, of calmness and focus, improving our well-being no end. So connecting with nature is in our DNA. Our ancestors were always on the lookout for patterns, so they could be alert to any danger. So we're constantly scanning the horizon, not only for bad, like a lion lurking in the bush, but also for good stuff. And that's where fractals come in. They are full of patterns, repeating patterns. Nature's full of them. For instance, leaves, rivers, coastlines, mountains, clouds, seashells, lakes, snowflakes, all calming and good for de-stressing. My absolute favourite is ferns. I find the way they start out all curled up, and then how beautiful they are when they uncurl and show themselves to the world. Trees are also natural fractals. They are patterns that repeat smaller and smaller copies of themselves to create the biodiversity of a forest. Our visual system is in some way hardwired to understand fractals, and our stress reduction is triggered by a psychological resonance when the fractal structure of the eye matches that of the fractal image being viewed. Brain scans reveal that looking at fractals can activate the parahippocampus, an area of the brain which helps us process and regulate emotions. Researcher Richard Taylor used computer-based visual tracking to show that we search our environment using fractals. When we look at a scene, our brain is looking for these patterns for our eyes to follow. If we find no fractals to structure our survey, but instead a jumble of unrelated objects, for example, a city street, the brain becomes exhausted and stressed. I always wondered why I was tired when I came home from shopping. When we automatically look for fractals in nature, they have a positive effect on our brains. Even though we are unaware of it, and even if we are aware of it, Richard Taylor believes that fractals are a basic need for humans. They're essential for well-being, just like food and water and exercise. He believes we need regular doses to remain healthy. And the good thing is, once we're aware of them, we see them everywhere. So go out into nature today, whether it be the woods, on a beach, in a park, next to a canal, or river, or sea, and see what fractals you can spot. Maybe it's clouds, or trees, leaves of plants, or seashells or ferns, and be light-hearted about it, even playful, while expanding your awareness of these wonderful fractals. And observe how this experience makes you feel. Really bring your awareness to how fractals in nature can improve your well-being.